All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course, and we're still building our medical chatbot. Let's have a look at the process or the progress we made tonight. Now, the last thing we went over last night was the extracted data, so let's pick up where we left off. Now that we have our extracted data, the next thing we're going to do is create our text chunks. Inside our defined text split, we will be using the recursive character text splitter method, which will take two parameters, our chunk size and our chunk overlap. We will also store our recursive character text splitter in a variable called text splitter for easier access. Once we have our text splitter, we can split our data using a split documents function that will take one parameter. We will also store this text documents function in a variable called text chunks. Then we will return our text chunks. Now this is everything here I just explained. So you see here we're defining our text split. We're passing it as a parameter, our extracted data. Our extracted data, of course, is going to be our medical PDF. Then we're going to actually have our text splitter, which is going to be holding our recursive character text splitter, which is going to define how we split our extracted data up. So you see we have a chunk size of 500 and a chunk overlap of 20. Then we're going to have our chunk text chunks, which is holding our text splitter dot split documents, which is our extracted data. So basically, we're telling our program that we're going to be using this extracted data here to get split up. And how we're going to split it is we're going to split it into chunks of 500 with an overlap of 20. And this is how we're going to do it here with a text splitter dot split documents. And then we're going to pass in our extracted data again. And then we're going to return our text chunks. Now we can call our text split function and pass it a parameter of extracted data. We will also store our text split function in a text chunks variable. So you see here we have again text chunks. So text chunks is our extracted data with the instructions to be split up into chunks of 500 with an overlap of 20. And we're actually going to get ahead and start the process of splitting it up using the text split and extracted data. So that's everything we did there. And we can also verify the length of our chunks by using a print method. You can see we do that here. But again, this isn't necessary. So it's not a necessary part of the code. We can comment it out as soon as we're done. Or if you're pretty sure that we know exactly what's going on with it already, you don't even have to do this method. But this is good to do if you're not sure how long your chunks are. And next, we can create another function to get the vector embeddings. This function will download the embeddings package itself and will get stored in a variable called embeddings. So you can see here, this is where we started the process of doing that. Define download Huggy Face embeddings. Embeddings equals Huggy Face. Embeddings, that's going to get model name. And this is the name of the model we're going to be downloading. It's actually going to convert those text chunks into embeddings for us. And we're going to return embeddings. So basically, that's what we went over. That's what we did tonight. Just started the process of breaking our data up into text chunks and actually converting those into embeddings. So we got all the way down to embeddings that you can see here. And then, of course, I do have a version over here in our code portion with just the code, no notes. And then I also have it over here in my notebook. So let's go to my Google Colab notebook over here. So you can see here, it's just a mirror of everything we have in our VS Code over here. So yeah, everything is moving right along, and I did do a little more digging over here in the files of let me see, was this it here? Now see, I always hit it too soon. So let's go back. Let's do that again. Sample data. So yeah, I can actually connect my Google. Are they gonna ask me to do it here? I think this is the one here. Yeah, I can actually connect my Google Colab notebook to my actual Google Drive and access all of the files that I have. So that'll make it a lot easier to actually bring over my PDFs and all of my other files that I have in my VS Code. So I'm thinking that I should be able to. I'm not going to say 100% sure until I actually get a entire grasp on how I can do it. But I'm going to say I think I can bring all of the files over here I need to actually just run the entire medical chat back, the chat bot right from my Google Colab notebook. So I'm hoping I can do that because, like I said, I like the way that the Google Colab notebook runs and actually is working for us better than any other IDE we tried to use already. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.